Is there anything more frustrating than a company you absolutely love and adore doing something that says, hey, we really don't care about you, the customer? Case in point, Netflix and their new policy that says only you and your family members can watch it. Well, let me back up a little bit. You see, Netflix had a real problem where people who signed up or created an account with them would share their passwords with friends, neighbors, and family members who didn't live in the household. Now, I can totally get it. Netflix was and had the right to be upset about this, so they implemented some policies that said only family members who are on the same account can watch Netflix from the same location, meaning your family had to be in the same home. Now, while this sounds like a great idea in theory, and Netflix has every right to do it, the problem is it's not always fair. You see, what if you have a Netflix account and you go to watch it at your cottage? You take your laptop with you to watch it somewhere else. It won't work. Let's say you go on vacation somewhere. It won't work. Or in my case, when you have a child who goes off to university and wants to watch it, guess what? It doesn't work. Now, I can tell you, having a daughter who cannot watch Netflix, well, this is a major problem. So I reached out to Netflix and explained the situation, that my daughter still technically is a resident of this address. She lives at home, but she's just away at university for the year, and then she's going to come back. So why should she not be able to watch Netflix? Well, they went on to explain to me that this was their policy, which, as you know, is a phrase that no business should ever use with a customer. The truth is, customers don't care about policies. They care about what the business can do for them. And with regards to what Netflix could do for me, well, the answer was kind of nothing. You see, they explained how every family member had to be at the same IP, and if that wasn't the case, well, the option was either they don't watch Netflix or we can pay to add them as a separate account user. My view was, why should I have to pay again to have my daughter watch Netflix when she is in fact a part of this family? Now, in order to make my daughter happy, which helps reduce stress for me, I had to tweak the account to add her on, and it ended up costing me only an extra $1 a month, but that means only 2 people can watch Netflix at a time instead of 4, which probably isn't really that much of an issue the way we watch Netflix. But here's the real issue. So many businesses like to implement blanket policies. Their attitude is we should just treat every customer the same. And maybe you have this policy. Every customer should be treated the same. On paper, it sounds great, but guess what? It's not fair. They're putting me and everyone else who has kids who might travel or go away to university, they're putting us in the same category as that one person who chooses to share their Netflix account with friends and family members and neighbors and pretty much everyone and anyone they want. Me, I'm just trying to let my daughter watch it, and she is technically a resident of this house, even though for a period of time she's not living here. Big difference. So what should Netflix be doing? Well, instead of treating everyone the same, they should be treating everyone fairly. And by doing that, allowing people to show that family members are in fact family members living at the same residence, and sort of green lighting them to being able to watch Netflix at different locations. But of course, only that specific person. Now, how can this be done technically? Well, the truth is, as a customer, I don't care. Not my problem. But I know Netflix could figure it if they really wanted to. So what can we pull out of this? Well, the answer is simple. Stop implementing blanket policies. Look at every customer as a unique standalone situation. Now, obviously, you're going to create policies to help guide your decision-making process. But at the end, if you have a customer who buys from you, let's say once or twice a year, and you have another customer who buys from you once or twice a week, are you going to treat those customers the same way? Are you going to create policies that basically put them on equal footing? Well, of course not. That wouldn't make any sense. But it is good to have some policies to at least give you some framework to operate in. As for Netflix, well, I think they dropped the ball on this one, but we'll see if they get enough negative feedback from current customers whether they'll make some changes. So we'll have to see. Until then, I got some binge watching to do.